Here we go. Hi, this is Sasha Sabbath of EntrepreneurSoulCoach.com, and we are part of our Soul Freedom Success Friday Celebration Series. Today is our next tip, our tip number 5. And I don't know about you, but right now, with what is happening in the country, in the economy, in our spiritual development, there is a lot going on. And I wanted to give you a tip that was going to uplift you and keep you feeling courageous and confident. And so today's tip is called Your Success Uplifts Humanity. Yes. And this is part of our Soul Ignited Keep Going Success Tip Series. The reason that I decided to choose this particular theme is because I have I have been watching within myself the ups and downs of my energy, the ups and downs of my motivation, the ups and downs of my creativity. And as I am watching and being aware of what is going on in the country and in the world, it's very challenging sometimes to keep our focus, to keep our momentum, and to keep going in the direction that we feel in our heart of hearts is the right direction for us. We want to help. We find that there are boundaries and barriers that we may not have noticed before. And so it occurred to me as I was meditating what it is that could possibly help us know that moving in the direction of our freedom and our success and our happiness and our joy is actually helping humanity lift up. And so that's what this tip is all about. My first comment really is that there are ways in which to look at how to re energize yourself. So today's tip is going to be 3 specific benchmarks so that you're able, in the throes of either feeling procrastinating or you're tired. That's what I deal with, a lot of fatigue. Because I'm a sensitive and an empath and I'm picking up on what's going on around me. And also, there's just a lot for us to navigate differently, not only because of the pandemic, but also because of the tremendous social unrest that is at hand, which could affect some people's income. It could affect their ability to socialize and get the nurturing that they need because their level of contact is changed. There are all kinds of reasons, just depending upon your soul purpose path. So here are the benchmarks that I am using for myself. Benchmark number 1 is to recommit to the quality of life that you want. Recommit to the quality of life that you want. Now, what that means is that there may be times where it looks hopeless, helpless, where you don't really know how it's going to work out, that it can work out. And this requires, when you recommit to anything, this requires newer access to creativity, newer belief in the power that you have to heal yourself, to impact the environment, and also to re energize through using your intuition and knowing how to direct energy, how to impact the collective consciousness with what it is that you want. And I help people to do this. So, benchmark number 1 is to recommit. Excuse me a second here. Always happens. Thank you. The recommitting part has to do with finding a whole other layer of power within you. Benchmark number 2 is to revisit, maybe reinvent, but definitely to realize another self image for yourself that either is different from how you hold yourself or that allows you to build on who you know you already are, that you feel good about. And what else can you add? Who do you need to become to be able to create this life that you want, this thing that you are recommitting to, your contribution? Who do you need to become? Now, part of reinventing, realizing, and revisiting your self image has to do with what you are honest about regarding what your weaknesses and your strengths are. And not to do that, this self inventory with any kind of judgment, but rather to embrace and have compassion and to look at yourself as someone who is working the best you can, to do the best you can, to offer the best you can, and to leave the impact as best you can. And that requires just neutrally, without any kind of self harassment, so to speak, just assess what works, what doesn't work. Who do I want to be? Who do I not want to be? So that's what number two is. Benchmark number two is to reassess and look at your self image, who you need to become. Benchmark number three is to put a higher value on peace and community. Peace and community. And with that comes love. So, benchmark number three is to put more emphasis, more value on peace, community, and love. And I have a prayer here that I'll share with you at the very end, that if you listen to this recording and just fast forward at another time to this prayer, it probably will help you to calm down, get centered, remind yourself what's really important, and to raise your vibration. So, in benchmark number three of putting more value on peace, community, and love, what you're doing is you are raising your vibration. You are taking inventory of the blessings and that which you feel grateful. You are choosing to take charge of your emotions and your thoughts so that you are not getting ripped around in the chaos that is taking place right now. The fears, the suffering, the I'm going to say anguish, because some people are experiencing a lot of anguish, and we must be compassionate for those people. And in this movement within you of putting a higher value on peace and community and love, there comes a heightening connection to your spiritual source, because your heart is open. Your heart opens more. Peace, community, love. And what that helps you do when you think back in a situation maybe where you were recently challenged, your success, meaning that which you want to accomplish, that which you feel pulled, called to contribute to the world and to your own household, to your own vision of the life you want, all of that is success. You are successfully claiming and doing what you can to arrive at that destination. And when you have benchmark number three enlivened and in play of peace, community, love, you do draw to you people of a similar vibration who will understand you, who will embrace you, who will support you, who will offer to champion you and to partner with you towards the path of accomplishment that you want, and you in turn may do the same for them. So when you come from a place of peace and community and love, there is naturally an invitation, a welcoming, an attraction about you that the right people at the right time will find you. And at that time, you will be able to feel a momentum. You will be able to feel a greater connection to your intuition and to your spiritual comfort that will assist you in bringing you and your success to a partnering outcome a lot faster. In fact, what I do for those of you who are new to me is frustrated business owners hire me to heal their most painful blocks. And as a result of working with me, they stop procrastinating, they make more money, and they accomplish their goals faster. And so if you feel that you are blocked right now, and you know you're blocked because you keep trying and doing all the right things, or you have great ideas and you just don't know where to turn, and so you do nothing, or you find that you're just holding yourself back, you are procrastinating, you are playing smaller than you should. That is a block. If you're feeling anxiety, if when you wake up in the morning you do not really welcome the day, you get out of bed because you have to for whatever reason, then this is a time for us to talk. Look, we don't have any time to waste. So, what I am offering for you to do is to contact me and for us to have a procrastination and overwhelm elimination session. And here's what we're going to accomplish in there. We are going to find out the block that is holding you back, is stopping the works. You don't need it anymore. It's time to let it go. And for us to look at an action path that would be the best way to honor your soul, to honor your mission, to get clearer about your mission, and to really leave the impact that you want, as well as you taking care of yourself and your family the way you know you must. So, if that has an interest to you, by all means, just put your name in this thread. Say, I'm ready. Or say, Sasha, I'm ready. And I will reach out to you. So, that is our tip for today. This is tip number 5. Your success uplifts humanity. The happier you are, the more creative you are, the more aligned you are with your gifts and skills, the more your light shines. And the more your light shines, the more humanity is uplifted. Uplifted with light and love and confidence and creativity and claiming the life that you want. So I hope to hear from you soon. Do not wait. I'm going to look at this thread and see who's there. And when you're listening to the replay, just put replay in the thread and I'll be back in touch with you when you tell me, Sasha, I'm ready. Have a wonderful evening. I send you my love. Bye for now.